Yo, I'll go on my people, it's 90, yeah? You know what I'm saying? Hearing something in the yard right now, a little gossip I go around, you get me? The Marley family, yeah, ain't happy with Naira Marley, yeah, for using that namesake, yeah, and for fucking about with the namesake. And I can kind of hear what they're saying. Can't hear what they're saying, yeah. A Marleyan, yeah, supposed to be a God-fearing, not getting himself into mad crime like that, not moving a certain way, you get me? Man's moving the total opposite to what a Marleyan really supposed to be, is but related to Bob. Where? Which part? Which part is that related to Bob, fam? Come on, man. Let's not get stupid out here. That's what the Marley family is saying. They're saying they're looking to let man stop using that name now and that. And I'm saying that should have been done a long time ago, man. Hey, let the man fly with the name. The man should have used his own name, innit? But it wasn't a bust still, so you get me? The Marley name is a traditional name, innit? A different sort of name. When you're saying Marley, you know what that means, innit? So obviously, yeah, I kind of hear what they're saying still. Long time, man, they should have cut that down long time, but it is what it is, innit? Anyone going by that name, Marley name, knows what it means, innit? Knows the stigma to that name, innit? Regardless of his kids. And you know what the madness is, yeah? People in yard are all saying if that's Marley's grandson. That's why a man's got to come now and clean this thing up, car. I can clean it up personally, innit, car. I remember when man started this thing, innit, I bucked him Queen's Road, innit, in my Bridget's yard where he was jamming in, innit, like, so I know man personally off that back there, so that's all I'm going to say off that one, in Peckham, Queen's Road. If man know, then man know, innit, but you know what I'm saying, back to the Marley name, innit, yeah, that name's traditional, that there's a different name there, you can't just use that name and pick that name up. That name equals money and responsibility. Do you understand where I'm coming from? And let's clear this up now. No, man ain't Bob Marley's grandson. Never in a million years, yeah? I bet my life on that. Yeah, I know that personally, innit? So let's cut that talk out. Like, a couple of investigations have been going on in the yard to see if we don't even need to do no investigations. We know it ain't true, innit? Let's just say that, innit? But if man's backing that name, then man should be backing peace for that name, innit? Because that name's peace, you know? That name's just not, you can't just back that name off. Like, for a man to even grab that name, first and foremost, that was a mad thing anyway. But like, that name's peas. Unless you're paying that family mad money, yeah, then I don't know what royalties or what you got to that name, innit? You get me? But these are the things that, you get me, have to start stopping out here, really and truly. Man, just use their own namesake, innit? Man don't need to be using no famous people's namesake to blow, fam. You get me? If you're things like that, it will shoot off anyway, you get me? Don't know, but respectfully, we have to talk on these things, you get me? It is what it is. I see the gal as well, you know, online chatting about rare tear, and she don't want to deal with no man that's gone to prison. She don't want to deal with no man that's a murderer. And you get me? Even though we're one of that, yeah, we still have to rate that. That's what we want to hear. We want to hear sisters talking about they don't want to be with no prison man, or they don't want to be with no murderer. Come on, man. Like, if that's not what we want to hear, then, do you get me? Regardless of what the man them's been through, we should be wanting to hear that. That's what you should be wanting to hear your daughter say. That's where I'm coming from. So when I heard her say that, man, don't really want to hear no backlash for that, because that's a real thing for a sister to be saying. We need more sisters saying that. I'm telling you that right now. We need more sisters talking up like that. That's what I'm saying. Man can't step on the Marley name like that. We're doing bare crime and that, and doing bare fuckery in your country with the Marley name, you get me? And you're not even related to Marley. That don't make no sense, you get me? But we all know man use the name for the money thing and for the stigma. Without Marley, you get me? I don't think, yeah, if man used his real name, that, you get me, you'd have got that traction, you would have got that stigma. Even though your music was your music, innit? It is what it is, innit? You wouldn't have got that stigma 100%. We know that, innit? So if you're going to live a certain way and use that Marley name, then you should be acting in accordance with how the family see fit, innit? You get what I'm saying? It's definitely a respecting for the family. How the family see fit, you have to use that name, brother. You can't just run around with that name doing what you're doing and get yourself in all sorts of madness and blackening up the name. Especially as you're not giving no peace to the people then, or you're not speaking about no Marcus Garvey, you're not speaking about Bob Marley. I never heard you once talk about Bob Marley, fam. You know where I'm coming from? Not once have I heard you say, yeah, big up Bob and big up the family name and the legacy and that. You get me? Or real culture stuff, that Marcus Garvey, or you get me? What that name brings, innit? What he was talking about, unity, peace, and you get me? I don't hear him really, man, talking about all that, innit? That man's talking about controversy and all madness, innit? You're talking about peace and bringing unity and making people walk together, bro. That's what Marley was about, bro, if you didn't know. You understand where I'm coming from? Yeah, because man's culture, man knows what Marley's about, bro. This journey ain't just a blogging thing, you know. This journey is a journey. Man will see my hair grow through this journey. You'll see me grow my locks through this journey. You know, it's a different sort of thing. It's a different story we're telling right now, yeah? It's a different path we're walking. Do you understand where I'm coming from? It's not a hurry come up thing, you get me? It's not a rush thing. It's not an impatient thing. You understand where I'm coming from? It's a story that we're walking down, you get me? Yeah, but big up yourself and big up all my supporters. You done know, big meetings. The meetings going well as well, yeah? Support everyone that's coming to the meetings. Big up the meetings, you get me? You done know, next meeting soon, land.